Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Welcome back. This is the last economic problem we're going to discuss. This is the financial constraints. What is the financial constraints? You know that this where the firms need to do investment. You know about this, okay? And then how to finance this investment? The firms can either use the internal source of financing from the retained earnings, or maybe they can get it from the outside, from the external sources of financing, which is from borrowing from banks or by issuing bonds. So that's a part. That's a borrowing, either to borrow from banks, financial institution, or from public by issuing bonds. Or the firms can also get from the capital to finance the investment from by issuing shares and sell it at the to the public. Will be traded at the capital market. So this is a situation where the firms has two options in order to finance their investment, but there's a problem where the market, the borrowing market and capital market is not perfect, which is the investors, the lenders here don't know about you here. So the investor who want to buy your shares don't know about your strength, your weaknesses. So and it will cause the situation where the market become imperfect. So that's empirically in the financial economics. You know, the economists outline at least three the causes of capital market imperfection, which is the information asymmetry problem, investor who want to buy your shares don't know about you, they know about your strength. Maybe they know about your financial statement, but they don't know how profitable is the investment you want to do. And so as the lenders don't know about your strengths and weaknesses, and don't know about the profitability, the true profitability of your investment. And there's a possibility of agency problem. They think that you are going to go against them by using the money they gave to invest in less profitable projects. So we produce less profit and less dividend for shareholders. It will affect their net worth, it will affect their welfare. So that's the second one. This is a problem. We have another cost that can affect the capital market imperfection, which is the transaction cost, the cost, for example, the cost of issuing shares, the cost of issuing bonds, the extra costs that affect the firm to get external financing. Okay, the problems arise if the financial problem arise if the firm want to invest, but they don't have the accessibility to get this, so they rely on internal source of financing. So the problem arise if they have exhausted these internal funds. So what happened to investment when they have less, or they have no more retained earnings? What happened to investment? So the situation here, the investment cannot be done anymore, have to be left out, have to be abandoned. So what happened to the economy if the situations affect more firms in the economy? So we affect the investment, the total investment in the economy. So that's the problem of this situation, the situation where they are unaccessed accessible to this one, but they have exhausted this one. So that situation is called financial constraints. So how to handle this? Okay, there's a few options. Maybe the government can intervene in the market by providing capital to this firm. You have SME capital provided by government, so these firms can borrow from the fund so they can finance the investment. So even though they have exhausted internal financing, so they still can invest because the government, provide the funds for them that special for them. So at lower cost, of course, usually at lower cost, so they will be able to invest. So it will settle down the financial constraints problem. The second one, the government may uh, reduce this problem, okay, by abolishing the transaction cost, or reducing the transaction cost. Or for this one, the government impose regulations, for example, by regarding the accounting disclosure of the firms, so that lenders and investors are confident enough with the firms, because the government impose regulation on the firms regarding the accounting disclosure to increase transparency of practice of the firms. So if this is implemented, so it will increase the confidence of the external investor to invest in the firms. So that's all for the fourth episode and the final episode. Okay, I hope you enjoy the clips. Thank you. Bye bye.